Snow fell softly. The smell of pine filled the air. It was Christmas Eve in Hollybrook, and the town was aglow with festive cheer. Lights twinkled on snow-dusted trees. Carols echoed from the old church. It was the most wonderful time of the year. At least that's what everyone thought. But beneath the surface of merriment, a darkness lurked. It hid in the shadows, growing stronger with each passing hour. And in the heart of this idyllic town, a young boy named Tommy was about to uncover a terrifying truth. Tommy loved Christmas. He loved the presents, the carols, and the warmth of the fireplace. But most of all, he loved Santa Claus. He believed in Santa with all his heart. But this year, something felt different. It started with a strange dream. Tommy dreamt of a dark figure in a red suit. But instead of a jolly smile, this Santa had glowing red eyes and a cruel grin. When he woke up, Tommy couldn't shake off the feeling that something was wrong. The next day, strange things started happening. It began with a chill in the air, a sense of unease that settled over the town like a heavy fog. Tommy found a reindeer antler in the woods behind his house. It was unlike anything he had ever seen before, glowing faintly with an eerie red light. It was strangely warm to the touch, almost as if it were alive. The warmth spread through his fingers, sending a shiver down his spine. He told his parents, but they dismissed it as his imagination running wild. They laughed it off, thinking it was just another one of his stories. Later that day, Tommy overheard some adults whispering. Their voices were hushed, filled with worry and fear. They talked about strange lights in the sky and missing pets. The town was on edge, and everyone seemed to have a story to tell. One of them mentioned seeing a figure in a red suit lurking in the woods. The description sent chills down Tommy's spine. Tommy's heart pounded in his chest. He knew what he had to do. Gathering all his courage, he decided to venture into the woods to uncover the truth. Section 4. The Shadow in the Snow. As night fell on Christmas Eve, Tommy decided to investigate. He had heard strange noises coming from the woods behind his house for several nights now, and his curiosity had finally gotten the better of him. Armed with his flashlight and a growing sense of dread, he snuck out of his house and into the snow-covered woods. The beam of his flashlight cut through the darkness, revealing the untouched snow and the shadows that seemed to dance just out of reach. The wind howled through the trees, whispering secrets Tommy couldn't understand. It was as if the forest itself was alive, watching his every move, and the eerie sounds sent shivers down his spine. He followed a trail of footprints that looked strangely familiar, large boots with a distinct tread. They seemed to appear out of nowhere, leading him further into the unknown. The footprints led him deeper and deeper into the woods until he came to a clearing. The trees parted, revealing a space bathed in an eerie pale light. And there, bathed in the pale moonlight, stood Santa Claus. But something was off. His presence felt wrong, unsettling. But this was not the jolly figure from Tommy's dreams. This Santa had a menacing aura, his eyes glinting with a cold, unfeeling light. Tommy's heart pounded as he realized he was not alone in the woods. Section 5. The Real Gift of Christmas. In the heart of a dark, eerie forest, the true essence of Christmas was about to be revealed in the most unexpected way. This Santa was tall and menacing, unlike any jolly figure from holiday tales. His presence was overwhelming, casting a shadow that seemed to swallow the light. His eyes glowed red in the darkness, and his smile sent chills down Tommy's spine. It was a smile that promised nothing but fear and dread. Around him lay the half-eaten carcasses of reindeer, their eyes wide with terror. The sight was gruesome, a stark contrast to the festive cheer usually associated with Christmas. Santa chuckled, a deep guttural sound that echoed through the silent woods. It was a sound that seemed to come from the depths of the earth, reverberating through the trees. "You see, Tommy," Santa rasped, his voice dripping with malice, "Christmas isn't about giving, it's about taking." His words were like a cold wind, chilling Tommy to the bone. He lunged at Tommy, his laughter echoing through the night. It was a laugh that seemed to mock the very spirit of Christmas, turning joy into terror. As Tommy screamed, he realized the horrible truth. Christmas would never be the same. The magic of the season had been twisted into something dark and sinister, forever altering his perception of the holiday.